NCCK recently had a retreat.
Yes.
Came up with some very radical proposals on how to deal with corruption.
Yes.
Do you mind just in case any of my panelists here had not heard them, and our viewers, just walk us through what the NCCK believes will really dent or sort of put a blow in corruption, when it comes to corruption in this country?
I think at that meeting of the Executive Committee of the NCCK, we acknowledged the commitment of the President. And here Irene robbed in his opposition leader. And in their statement, when they spoke to the nation, they say that corruption is an existential threat to our Kenya. It's destroying lives, public trust, and prosperity. And so HE, the President, and HE, the People's President, were calling on people on whistleblowing, protection of whistleblowers, and a commitment that they will fight corruption. And so we acknowledged that commitment, and we want to hold them accountable to that commitment. And therefore we said the following, that we need to declare corruption a national disaster. Because if something is consuming up to 700 billion shillings of national budget, then we must all be focused on that. In fact, the presidency must even put aside all these other things that he is doing. He must stop, even if it's going to church or wherever, and focus his eyes on these 700 billion shillings to ensure that in the next 5 years, he is president of this republic, we do not lose that money. And so declare it a national disaster so that all resources are mobilized towards it. Number two is that offer amnesty to past corruption cases so that then people who have been corrupt in the past can come out, confess like Zacchaeus did, and retribute, return the things that they stole, and then after that season of amnesty become very harsh against...
You've got a lot of blowback on that one.
Yes, I know. Because, I mean, it will help us at least to recover. It will help us to identify who are these corrupt people. Otherwise, people are going before the courts. I mean, Mangiti and his team should now sue the government for compensation. It will be taxpayers' money. I mean, you're taking people to court who have stolen our money,
who are alleged
to have stolen our money. Then after you have taken them to court, you have spoiled their names, they come back to court, and Mangiti can be compensated up to 100 million shillings of taxpayers' money. And so for us, instead of going that path, amnesty is important, so that then people can willfully come and be forgiven and return what they have stolen.
And as you go to the next one, I want to let our viewers know that PS Mangiti actually, although he was acquitted in this matter, there is another case. Okay. And the DPP also stated that there's still another case in regards to this, the former PS of that ministry. Go ahead. Then
enhance sanctions and asset recovery. Under this heading, we said that it will be important that we take cognizance of the following, that we have got to establish a specialized corruption cases so that then we fast track issues of corruption, investigation, prosecution, and judicial determination, so that then the magistrates and judges are not stopping these cases to go and listen to murder cases, rape cases, and what have you. Deal with this matter expeditiously. Number two, accelerated investigation and prosecution, life imprisonment for those who are found guilty.
I thought you were going to add firing squad there also.
No. We believe in the sanctity of life.
Okay.
A low threshold for removal from office of corrupt officials, so that then the threshold is not put so high. Make it as low as possible, so that people come to take responsibility of their actions. And then we also said that recovery of all assets, it's important. And this is what will send a message that even if you steal today, and hide it wherever you want to hide it, that will be recovered. Because if that message is clearly communicated, then people who will indulge in corruption will know that nothing that I steal will remain hidden. One day it will be recovered, and when it's recovered, it's possible that I will lose even the one that I acquired legally from my sweat.
Okay.
Then stripping off of state honors after the window of amnesty is closed, because some of these people are still called honorable. Why are they called honorable? They have medals from the president. Why do they have medals from the president? I mean, these type of people, and they will still carry those medals to court. They are convicted and they still carry those medals. Strip those honors off, and then barring culprits from holding public office for life.
For life.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are some of the things that we mentioned, and we hope that this can be taken seriously, because we struggle. It is us as pastors who preside over harambes for people who need to go for medical care in India, because our money has been stolen and our healthcare system is struggling. It's us who do harambes to support children to go to schools, because money meant for education is wasted. It is us who have to give relief to families who are struggling to feed themselves because apparently there is no food. And so we are equally burdened by this scourge of corruption. And so these recommendations, we would like to see them followed up. We would like to appeal to the president. We would like to meet with him. We would like to talk to the Kenyans. And we would like to urge you, media, please help us profile these recommendations that we have brought up.